The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At small forward, Aaron Nesmith. At shooting guard, Andrew Nembhard. At center, Miles Turner. At the other forward position, Pascal Siakam. At the other guard position, Tyrese Halliburton. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. Let's meet your Philadelphia 76ers. In the middle, 6'11", number 1, Andre Drummond. Starting at power forward, at 6'8", number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr. At shooting guard, 6'4", number 5, Quentin Grimes. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At guard, 6'3",
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Looking now at some numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his son. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
Now, here's Nesmith. And stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Kicks it out to Maxey. Over Turner, and it's sent back by Turner. Oubre passes to Grimes. Takes the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pass to Turner. Doubled by Oubre. Drummond working against Siakam. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolling to the basket.
Now, here's Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam against Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
He gets that one. Maxi's got 5 now.
Maxi working around the contact that time. Nice work.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Halliburton with it. He is hauled in by Paul George. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Halliburton. Paul George making his last shot. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner. He said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside Turner from deep. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
For 3.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
A moment here to see the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton. He's around 18 points per game, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And George kicks to Drummond. Halliburton with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Neesmith. And that one hits back iron. The 76ers leading by 4 to the paint. Oubre can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Nembhard. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
George passes to Oubre. George with the screen on Siakam. Poked away. Here's Grimes. Nembhard covering. They get it back. Drummond, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Halliburton. Scoreless thus far. Here's Turner, 5 on the clock. Good, nice job down low.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
High post shot, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. George has got 6.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Turner for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to George. Puts it up from 17, and the shot goes down. 8 points for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Halliburton. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Down low and finished off by Oubre.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. Fourth, the 76ers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Turner against Drummond. Back to George. A floater, and it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Clock at 4. Here's Maxey.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. A combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Now, here's Siakam. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. And it's now only a 1-point Philadelphia lead. Outside, Maxey. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
And that one misses. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Drummond is doubled. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You look at Indiana. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. And checking out Philadelphia. Right now, quite a ways down below.
Well, right now for the 76ers,
They have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Mathurin against Edwards. Tapping a screen on Edwards. Left side, Mathurin. A 3-ball. Connects from three-point range. Mathurin's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
and for a classic two-guard like Mathurin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
And George gets to Yabusele. Back to George. Over Mathurin. The 76ers again can't hit it.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now, here's McConnell. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Over George. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
From deep, George. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his fourth rebound in this one. Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Siakam. Paul George making his last shot. From the line and off the front iron, and in it goes. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now, here's George. He's got 10. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Siakam outside. Pass to Walker. Now McConnell. Defended by Butler. Walker with a screen for McConnell. The kick out to Walker. Fires from deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
He's off on the first. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Lonnie Walker comes in for George. Indiana also making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Siakam. And Halliburton subbed in for Walker. Good on the second free throw. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Bradley passes to Halliburton. Back to Bradley. And here's Halliburton. Nails it from the high post. And that's now 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics in Boston. Well, they're passing to Oubre. Jacks up a three. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Halliburton, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top. They lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Lonnie Walker is out there with Butler. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton against Walker. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Edwards dishes to Butler. Drives to the hoop. Edwards passes to Yabusele. The kick out to Walker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Yabusele. Butler dishes to Oubre. The Pacers pull it in. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Poked loose. And he lays it straight in. McConnell's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Yabusele. Back to Butler for the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
To the inside. Here's Bryant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Oubre against Toppin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And the first one drops.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Pacers trail by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. And it's good off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain him.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Pacers in 5th.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Yabusele. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Kershaw Yabusele.
Shoot 2. That's good from Yabusele.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
That one is no good. Pacers trail by 4. Mathurin with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Butler. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Butler against McConnell. Halliburton outside. No good. That would have tied it.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Edwards dishes to Walker. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Buries the long-range jumper. Oubre's got 7.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
McConnell against Butler. They get a hand on it, and they recover it. Edwards against Mathurin. Now here's Butler. Shoots the 3. Toppin pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Walker against Halliburton. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Halliburton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Yabusele's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Toppin. And that time, also a missed shot. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Pass to Butler. Back to Edwards. Oubre outside. Yabusele kicks to Oubre. And the basket is good. Oubre's got 7 now in this quarter.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
Halliburton against Walker. Pass to McConnell. Now Mathurin. Now Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Mathurin missing. Down low. Here's Yabusele. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that. Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Walker.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
It's not going to go for him. Pacers trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Mathurin over Edwards. And it's Mathurin missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Oubre outside. There's the screen. No good with the triple. Indiana's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Halliburton right side. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now, Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
From deep, George got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Oubre. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Halliburton passes to Turner. That's tipped and stolen by Drummond. And now Philadelphia on the break. And he comes up with the deuce. And now it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, this is Drummond's defensive mindset paying off here. Sees a chance to make the steal and capitalizes.
Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball over. Drummond working against Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pocket 6.
2 minutes.
Here's Halliburton. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
At the line for your
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
To me, it's been the ball move. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Maxey really just does everything for his team, a selfless young player.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Maxey hits them both. Here's Nembhard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Now, Siakam. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam with it. They double-team Siakam. Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Here's Grimes. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Looking now at the numbers for Turner. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. Putting up about 18 points per, almost 2.5 blocks, and 6 rebounds. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
Here's Nembhard. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Sixers ball.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Grimes. Oubre against Siakam. Here's George. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Maxey. Nembhard with it. Siakam inside. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got 7 points.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Scott. Look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor.
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
You got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
We've talked about in the past, going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you guys closer together if it's the right group.
Yeah, but you still have people you barely know asking you to comp tickets. I hate the road.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Indiana Pacers.
First thing I look at, the free throw discrepancy. They're on the wrong side of that number. The aggression hasn't been there tonight, guys.
Yeah, we'll see if they can start the second half with a little more oomph. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 11. Here's Nesmith. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Nesmith has got 6.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Maxey finds Oubre. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Over Maxey. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Halliburton. Halliburton against Maxey. Oubre outside. There's the drive. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Oubre's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. A shot by Nembhard, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. George looking over the floor. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Siakam's got 9.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Ready, everyone? You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go!
And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. The 4th spot held by Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
George with the bucket.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Halliburton against Maxey. Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Siakam's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
George finds Maxey. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. 3-pointer. Sinks the 3-pointer. He's got 14.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Maxey, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 15. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Count it, good. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Here's Grimes. Ahmad covering. Puts the move on. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pacers trail by 14. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Turner. Traps in the tray.
Miles Turner.
Turner's got 14 points.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now here's Oubre. 18 points for him. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
9th and fast break points. And as far as free throw shooting, not a strong suit for this group. Top 20 in the league, and doesn't seem like they've improved very much.
And their turnover ranking stands out to me. It's been a strength for them this entire season. Their ability to take care of the basketball and not beat themselves. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Oubre. To the paint and stolen by Drummond. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Outside for George. Pass to Grimes. Back to George. The three. Carries it from three-point range. George has got 23 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Mathurin. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
A really good athlete. Mathurin is a huge asset in transition.
The 76ers leading by 12. Outside, Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Siakam. Oubre for three. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Siakam. Bank shot, no good. The 76ers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Andre Drummond. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Halliburton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Drummond. Shoots over Turner. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Halliburton hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And here's George. He's got 23. Inside, here's Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Miles Turner.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Philadelphia leading by 11. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by George. Butler's got 5 points so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Defensive foul.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body
At
strength.
the line for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam, shooting one.
What's up?
And Siakam, no good on that one. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Butler against McConnell. Butler kicks to George. And he's good on the three ball. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That's his first foul. Walker's checked in for Andrew Nembhard.
Third team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Number 5, Jarrett Walker.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Here's Siakam. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Here he goes.
Pacers foul.
Here is the 2K leaderboard. What a terrific defensive performance these teams have had since All-Star. The Pacers in 5th.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
The free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 16. Siakam outside. 16 feet away. It's tipped.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now Walker. Paul George missing from long range.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Siakam looking around. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside Butler. Mathurin against George. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Abu Saleh kicks to George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers trail by 19. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
That one on George.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for George. So Walker nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 17. Outside Edwards. .107 left to play in the third. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
Third team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Pacers trail by 18. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Pass to Mathurin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Mathurin taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Now, here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. To the paint. Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Siakam's got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We come back right after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Yabusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then it's Butler. And it's Bona in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. Hood Schifino's checked in.
On the floor for your Sixers. Number 17, Jalen Hood-Schifino.
Here's Edwards. Yabusele kicks to Edwards. Pass to Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Halliburton. Toppin can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 18. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Bona. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Spins. Scores off the spin. Halliburton's got 23 points.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Here's Hood Schifino. He's covered by Halliburton. Hood Schifino's shot is off. Pacers trail by 18. Pass to Halliburton. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one. Butler against McConnell. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Now McConnell. Back to Halliburton. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 16. Pass to Edwards. McConnell against Butler. Here's Bona. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Halliburton. outside, Walker. Halliburton outside. And there's the drive. Goes up and leaves it nice and easy. Halliburton's got 27.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Butler gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here is Halliburton, and it's in there. He's got 29 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Yabusele. Butler in the corner. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Gets an open look and hits. Toppin's got his first basket.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Loads it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now, here is Halliburton. Count that one. Halliburton's got 31 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Butler attacking. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now, here's McConnell. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Hood, Shafino. Edwards kicks to Yabusele. Edwards against Toppin. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 17. Now, here's McConnell. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Yabusele's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards drawing the double team. Outside Butler. Edwards passes to Yabusele. 76ers moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Butler's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. Here's Neesmith. Right side Turner. Double by Oubre. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Halliburton's got 33 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to George. Back to Maxey. And there it is for him. 16 points for Tyrese Maxey.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Grimes, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Fires from the line. Here's Maxey. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Hustle points, extra effort points from Maxey. Love seeing that.
Maxey against Halliburton. To the inside, Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
George dishes to Drummond. Bounce pass Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Drummond with it. Turner covering. Drummond passes to George. Off target from three-point range.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
The 76ers leading by 16. Maxey kicks to Drummond. Here's Grimes. Here's George. Neesmith covering. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Pass to Neesmith. Turner with the screen on George. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Philadelphia has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here is Halliburton. Launches a 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Grimes. Oubre outside. Maxey looking it over. It's good from long range. Maxey's got 12 points here in the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Paul George.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Here's George, following the score by Miles Turner. To the paint. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by George. And the 76ers lead by 21. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Halliburton's got 35.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Maxey with it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to stay within offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paul George.